I think a lot of people don't understand that basketball outside of the United States started here. You know, the kids have grown up watching basketball from the time they're 3 or 4. And they've had basketball courts all over the country. You know, the joke is, in the Philippines, you talk politics or basketball. And, you know, it's a kind of game that has a lot of action, there's a lot of drama, and it's almost like watching a movie every day. So there's such a rich history. So you've had that over 40 years, and you know, you've had teams come in and out, but you've had some of the older teams, again, like San Miguel teams, that have been there for the longest time and have, you know, had a great fan following. And this isn't just one generation. This is maybe, PBA's gone through maybe 3 or 4 generations now. And even now, I walk around the streets and 8-year-old, 7-year-old kids will come up to me and say, "Hey, coach." And I go, "Well, how the heck do you know me when you're only 8 years old? You've only been around for 8 years. It's from grandparent to parent to child on to the next generations. I don't know what separates Pure Foods. Obviously there's something, because, you know, we've been able to win the last 4, and we have been a fairly competitive, almost dominant team over the last, couple of years. The San Miguel player was always a driven player. First of all, Pure Foods was, one of the real glamour organizations of the league when they came in 1986. That team was legendary. The key guy in that was Alvin Patrimonio, 4-time MVP, really an unstoppable force at all times when he was playing. I heard so much about Alvin when he was a player. Not only was he a tremendous player, but he was supposed to be a tremendous person. Justin Melton, in many ways, reminds me of Alvin Patrimonio in terms of personality. One of the really nice guys of the PBA, but just so explosive, and he's going to get a whole lot better. But PJ, on the other hand, is the veteran, and you think that he's going to slow down at some point, and he just gets better and better and better, like wine. He ages so well. Mark is our energy guy, obviously. The only guy I've seen that compare to him that can take over a game at any moment is maybe Johnny Abarientos in the past. They attack the game the same way, with the same kind of energy and the same kind of desire. Joe is kind of our glue guy. He's the kind of guy that puts everything together. Because of his versatility, we're able to do some really unique things with our triangle offense that we run. Well, Mark is really unique. I mean, I can't compare him to really any player in the world. Maybe a Dennis Rodman, but Dennis was crazy and did all. Mark is not, he's a much calmer version than Dennis. You'll never see him shoot a jump shot outside the paint, but you'll never see him miss a shot inside the paint, because he plays to his strengths. James is a unique guy. He has been so team oriented, and when we need a big game or we need a big shot, there's absolutely no doubt on who the ball is going to go to. Do I think I'm a good coach? To me, I'd rather be a great teacher than a good coach. I think of this, coming here every day in this room, it's like going into a classroom. We're going to learn things today. We're going to grow. We're going to get better. If my guys can say afterwards that they learned a little bit about life, then I'm going to be very happy about what I achieved as a basketball coach. I'm proud of this team mostly because they are a high character team. And I think high character teams outperform talented teams. And the good news is we've got talent, but we got more than talent. We got character. And that puts us over the top.
Go and run yourself a million miles, open up the colors around it.